Hey everybody, Tekking here, in the middle of studying for my finals, actually, and yeah, so I do have a small break, though, and, this is certainly not a point that I would usually, take to, film a video because, I'm in the middle of studying, but I got some mail today, and it was from my good friend Benningtown, and I'm basically just using him as a benchmark for whenever I get stuff in the mail, because they're like the only person that sends me like big packages like this. Most people just send me like little letters and stuff, and that's fine, that's cool, except I can't make a whole mail video just about like a letter or two. So whenever Benningtown sends me stuff, though, I was like, okay, now it's time to do another mail video, because he sent me the sword and all the ties and the Mudkip hat. So yeah, I have to do that. But before we get to this, we have some more mail here I got. Now, I haven't done a mail video in a while, so some of this stuff's really old, but just because, like I said, I haven't really got much. Pretty much after Christmas time, it all kind of tapered off. I only got maybe like 2 letters in the mail since then. I haven't been getting a lot of fan mail recently. But hey, if you want to change that, my post office box is in the link below if you want to send me some stuff. But yeah, so first thing we got is, I'll just go with this. This was sent from a gaming company. I think it was just a like the person ordered something in the mail and they set my address as the shipping address, but they paid for it, kind of like someone did with Amazon earlier. So I get this in the mail, and it's a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, someone sent me a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and it was the person who sent me was name's James. So thank you, James, and he sent me the Dark Magician, the special Yu-Gi, the second Yu-Gi Starter Deck edition of the Dark Magician. I think Starter Deck Yu-Gi Evolution. Yeah, that version of the Dark Magician. And that cost $2. Think you might have gotten ripped off a little bit there, James. $2 for a Dark Magician? I don't know. I don't know if I would pay that much for a Dark Magician. See, Dark Magician, he's like basically the Pikachu of the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. And it's kind of funny because I had so many copies of him because they reprint Dark Magician so many fucking times with so many different artworks. I think at one point I had a Dark Magician at least in 5. I had 5 different Dark Magician cards that had different artworks. I had more like, I had like over 5 Dark Magician cards, but I just had 5 of them that had different artworks. That's how much they reprint this thing. I had the original Dark Magician, then this one. I think I had 2 of these ones. I had one that had the tablet, when that Yugi tablet, the one that has like all the information on his past, like, oh my god, a giant rock, that tablet. I had one where the Dark Magician was on that one, had a Blue Eyes White Dragon with it, was one on that too. And then there was a special edition one that had that was released in Shonen Jump back when Shonen Jump actually was a magazine that was printed and released. It had like a special artwork of the Dark Magician. I think I still have that one lying around somewhere. It had the Dark Magician. It was like a white background. It looked like a custom artwork they got off of like DeviantArt or something. And it was weird because I remember it had the signature of the person that drew it on the actual picture of the card. So that was weird. But I might have given all my Dark Magicians away, because when I was gathering up all my cards, I gave some of them away a couple years back, and I think that I threw all my Dark Magicians in there just because every time I found one, I'm like, oh, another Dark Magician, oh, another Dark Magician, oh, another Dark Magician. So, at least I'll have this one in case I ever need a Dark Magician. I don't have a Spellcaster deck, but whatever. So there's that. Next up, we have a letter and a keychain looking thing. So he sent me this. This is a, I'll just show you the keychain first. This is Luffy's straw hat, and it has the Jolly Roger of the Straw Hats on there. I don't know how well you can pick that up on this webcam, but it looks like it's made out of copper or something, and I'm pretty sure this is custom made, because it doesn't look like, I couldn't make it, but it's something that, if you know what you're doing, it looks like it's something fairly easy to make. And the letter, read this here. Dear Tekking, my name's, Ayub, so Ayub, sorry if I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I come from London. London town, that's glorious. I want to go to England. I want to go on a trip to England someday. Okay, places I could visit. I want to go to England, I want to go to Australia, and I want to go to Japan. Japan for obvious reasons, but also England and Australia because, well, for one thing, they both speak English in those countries, so that's just a relief right there. That I don't have to worry about learning another language and I can understand people. But also, I have a friend that I go to college with, and she's actually from Oxford, England. And so she talks about it a lot, and it'd be pretty cool to visit there. So that's pretty awesome. I also Also would like to go to Westeros someday, but I don't think that'd be kind of hard to get plane tickets for that. Okay, I love watching your videos, and I enjoy the comedic twist that you put into it. So I thought what better way to repay you than sending you something in the mail, hoping you can use this on your keychain. Actually, I can. This actually serves another function than beyond just being a cool keychain, because, you know, whenever I buy scratch-off lottery tickets, which I don't buy as much as I used to because I'm trying to honestly save money, but occasionally I go to this, like, gas station, you know, get this convenience store thing to get food, mostly after after work pretty much every night, and they have a lottery, you know, ticket machine there that I get, and I don't usually have spare change on me, so this actually comes in really handy for scratching lottery tickets, because it's basically just a quarter, so quarter shape. So that's cool. It does actually serve a practical purpose, so that's thank you for that. Can't imagine my life without it. All right, so he also sent me some questions on here. I think there's only 3. Question number 1: what do you think about the upcoming DBZ movie? All right, this was sent in. Yeah, I think this was sent in, like, probably January, so you're probably talking about Resurrection of F. Have not seen Resurrection of F. I'm pretty sure that's out in Japanese. I haven't seen a version of it on the internet yet. Although I did find out recently that the name of... I mean, this has been out for a while. This has been common knowledge for a while, but I just didn't start looking into it until, like, about a week or so ago. The new Super Saiyan God form that Goku goes into, Goku and Vegeta go into, the one with the blue hair, I figured out the official release name of that, and it just, I thought it was fake at first because it sounded so ridiculous, and the name of, okay, so it goes, you know, Super Saiyan 2, or Ascended Saiyan, whatever, Super Saiyan 3, and then there's, well, Super Saiyan 4 if you like GT, whatever. Then there's Super Saiyan God. The new level that they reached in this new movie, Resurrection of F, is actually called Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I want you to repeat that again. Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Okay, now look. I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. It does, because they're trying to go for the next level beyond Super Saiyan God. So it's Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. You're a Super Saiyan God you're a Super Saiyan while you're in a Super Saiyan God mode. It makes sense, but that repetition is really not necessary. You could have easily just called it Super Saiyan God 2. Easily just could have called it Super Saiyan God 2, and then no one would have complained. Okay? Because we all know where this is going, okay? All the movies, there's going to be, like, next one's going to be, they're going to have green hair or purple hair, and it's going to be Super Saiyan God 3, okay? We know where this is going. You could have just kept it simple, but I haven't seen the actual movie yet. I have read the preceding chapters to it, and I simply have to say, I have some problems with them in terms of, like, continuity, but the actual setup and mood of it is glorious, especially in that Toriyama fashion. The 2 major problems I think I have to say, and they're just nitpicks. The first problem I have is that in the initial chapter where Frieza is resurrected by his 2, like, you know, henchmen or whatever, the members of the Frieza cult, I'm calling it, the cult of F, essentially, they resurrect Shenron. Well, they don't resurrect Shenron. They summon Shenron, and they're like, revive Frieza. And Shenron's basically like, oh, I can bring him back, but he'll be all in pieces, and, you know, that because he's been dead for so long, I'll have to revive him in pieces. And that's not really that big of an issue, because they just use, like, the healing tank technology just to bring Frieza back to life from the pieces, but I started thinking this doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, first off, that's never been a problem before, where Shenron, like, Krillin was blown the fuck up by Frieza. He was in more than just a couple pieces. He was in, like, thousands of, he was dust, essentially. So when they asked the dragon to bring back Krillin, it wasn't just like, oh, okay, I can bring back Krillin, but I have to bring back, he's going to be in dust form when I bring him back. Or when freaking Goku got his, like stomach blown out by fucking the Makan Sepalepica by Piccolo, Special Beam Cannon. When he got revived by Shenron, did he have the big hole in him? No! So why the fuck does Frieza? And now the sucky thing about this is that Frieza wasn't even in pieces when he died. Trunks, you know, Trunks fucking cut him into cold cuts, and then what did he do? He freaking nuked him with his attack. You know, he cut up Frieza, he was in pieces, and then he, like, boom, and just, you know, incinerated the fucker. So, like, I don't get that. Like, Frieza did not die when he was in pieces. He died when he was all incinerated by Trunks. Just like Krillin did, just like, you know, a bunch of people did. You know, like, that got blown up, and that's how they got brought back by Shenron. So that doesn't make any sense. And the next problem I had came when they jumped to the final chapter, the one that just the last one that just came out recently, where you have the Z fighters fight against all of Frieza's soldiers, and that's pretty kick-ass. Just because we saw Roshi, whipping out the max power form with the freaking using the cane and knocking all Frieza's soldiers around. That was badass. The problem I had with it was that Gohan was there, and Piccolo basically says to Gohan, like, "Hey, do you think you can take Frieza?" Because Goku and Vegeta aren't here. And Gohan, keep in mind, this is Ultimate Gohan. This is Gohan after the Majin Buu saga. This is Gohan as he is at the strongest level he's ever achieved, where he could just beat the shit out of Buu like it was nothing before he, got absorbed or whatever. And then Gohan's reaction to this is basically he just takes one look at base form Frieza and just says, "Oh no, I can't fight against him. He's cut from a different cloth than me." Holy shit! Like, I understand Frieza's been training, so he's probably stronger than Gohan maybe in his fourth form. But Gohan doesn't even bother to even take a shot at base form Frieza. Like, oh my, are you serious? Wow, like that doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, whatever. That's to imply that Frieza in the context of that movie, base form Frieza is stronger than Ultimate Gohan, and I just can't wrap my head around that. Maybe fourth form Frieza after he trained could be on like a similar level, if not stronger, but I can't see base form Frieza being stronger than fucking Ultimate Gohan. I don't see that going there. Man, I ranted on about that. I need to get back to studying. Question number 2. Do you enjoy playing Bleach online? What the fuck do you think? I don't. Question number 3. Once Bleach is over, what are you going to review next? Probably Toriko. I've been thinking, I get this question so much in so many different forms, although you're the first one to send it in an actual message, I think. I'm thinking I might just make a video, and the video is going to be like a minute long, and not even a minute long. The video is going to be like 10 seconds long, and all it's going to be is it's going to be entitled, "What I'm Going to Review After Bleach." And it's going to be a 10-second video, and here's going to be the 10-second video. It's going to open up, I'm going to be standing in my studio, the lights are going to be dim, and I'm going to be standing there, and, it's going to be really just like I'm going to have like some really epic music in the background, like Requiem for a Dream or some shit, and it's like da na 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 Toriko. And then that's going to be the video. That's going to be the video. That's going to be the entire video where I'm just sitting there, and at the last second I just say Toriko. Question answered. Okay, there you go though. But thanks for the message. Thanks for the questions and for the Straw Hat thing. Okay. So moving on to Prime, the main event here. They're all main events, but this is always fun when I get stuff from Benningtown. Alright, so first off, some context. I got this morning as I was heading to college. I got my mail before I went to college, and I basically went into this little cafe area with this package. I just laid it down, and all my friends were looking at it like, okay, what's that? I'm just thinking, it's fan mail! So I kind of just showed off and opened up all my fan mail in front of my friends, but, I like to show off. Okay, so got some stuff in here. Let me just take it all out, and I will go through it one by one in order from least to greatest, I guess. Or, the more awesome as we get there. Dump that all out. Okay. So first thing, I guess, are the stickers. We got this, which is my other car is a TARDIS, which I have not put on my car yet, but I wanted to show it to you, but it's going on my car right after this. My other car is a TARDIS. Then we have this like button, and I was having fun with this because I was just like, oh, cool, now I can like everything. So I'm just like, on the table at school, I'm just thinking, I put this on, like, boom, I like the table, and put this on my friend's forehead, like, boom, I like you, and boom, I like this. Like, I can just go around and just, like everything now. So, but the universal like button. Then we got, I think that's, alright, then moving on to this, we got a bear. Just a bear. I think it's designed, I don't know, I don't know if this is designed to be a keychain, but whatever, it's a bear. Love my Kumashi. Okay, there's that. Next up is a game. Actually, no, I'll do the Yu-Gi-Oh cards first. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, he sent me 3. We have a holographic baby dragon, like a super rare baby dragon. Then we have a super rare meteor dragon, which I think I have somewhere. I don't have meteor black dragon, though. And then we have, which I'm actually glad I have that, because I remember this was first released in a McDonald's promo pack. I remember that. The very first Yu-Gi-Oh promo packs from McDonald's, I remember they had Meteor Dragon. I never got a Meteor Dragon. I was pissed off. I got a Cosmo Queen, though, which I still do have to this day, which I'm very happy to have that Cosmo Queen. And the last one is a card I do not have at all, and that's Copycat, which I don't think would serve that much. I mean, it was way more useful, you know, when the game was a little bit younger, but now I don't know how useful it would be. But I still might keep it in my deck, because it's pretty cool effect, and it's Copycat. It's Joey's card. God bless you, Joey Wheeler. All right, Jonauchi. All right, next we have a PS Vita game. We have Persona 4. Never played it, but I have that, and I'm playing Disgaea a little bit that you sent me earlier, and I'm liking that game, so I'll try out Persona 4. Going along with that, I guess I'll just show you that, is I didn't know who this was. I actually had to look her up, but this is a person from Persona 4, and I don't know if you drew this or not. If so, good work, but I don't know. This looks just like a print you get at a con or something. But yeah, still pretty sweet. By the way, I still have to do the video for the TechoCon, like assessing everything I got. I haven't showed you guys that yet. Probably after finals. Then we have a keychain of Shimon from Gurren Lagann, and it's really awesome. You sent me that because he sent me this basically as a birthday present. My birthday was on the 24th, but my friend Sarah also got me something that was similar to this for my birthday. She got me a sad Kirito to put on my keychain. So now I have Kirito and Shimon both on my keychains. I could put them both on there, and you know that would look. You know, it's just like hold on a second. It's like oh no, you killed me. It's like well I'm awesome because I'm Shimon. Dun, 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 dun. You know, I don't know. Okay, so there's that. Next up is manga. Manga, first volume of Assassination Classroom. Have not read the manga. No, wait, no, what am I talking about? Yes, I've read the manga of Assassination Classroom. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, I've read the manga. I've seen the anime, too. Really good. And dubbed and subbed. It's really good stuff. So, yeah, manga. Pretty cool. That's a $10 purchase right there. In fact, I think that's 10 unless they bumped up their prices again. Yeah, it's still 10. I like the yellow. Then we have a movie. This is Colorful, which I did not know, what this was at first. Luckily, when I opened this, and one of my friends knows way more about this stuff than I do, so she said I think she saw it before, and she said it was pretty cool. But the plot is, there is a train station on the other side of death, yet not all who arrive on the platform will be judged ready for the passage onwards. There will be a second chance. So it says 2 lives, 2 deaths, and 1 riddle. Colorful. And I'm reading this, and I'm just like, so it's basically the plot of Death Parade, except with a train station instead of a bar. So, yeah, pretty cool, though. Check that out. What else? We have the letter. I'm going to read the letter first before we get to the last thing, because the last thing is pretty damn cool. You're going to love it. I was so giddy when I found out that he sent me that. Okay, here we go. Dear Tekking, happy birthday. You have about 3 more years to enjoy before your body starts to inevitably fall to shitland. 3 years? Really? I eat like shit right now, so I'm maybe giving it another year before I start having heart problems. Also, congratulations on having over 20,000 subscribers. Me and your mother are so very proud of you, and it's hard to hold back the tears, you bastard. My mom was a saint. Wait, was a saint? What am I saying? Was a saint. She's still alive. Mom, are you still alive? Oh, okay. You're not a saint anymore, right? You didn't get canonized by the Pope. Which is funny because she's not even Catholic. I can see it in the horizon now. The day when you had thousands and thousands of subscribers and you get comments saying, I like Tekking before he was cool. Fucking hipsters. My friend Lindsay read this this morning, and she read it first, and I'm just like, well, I was swooning over this other item, and she was reading it, and she's like, fucking hipsters. And I'm like, he actually wrote that? And I'm like, yes, he did. I'm like, okay. Anyway, here's the 3rd installment of Awesome Shit from Benningtown, sent to commemorate those great milestones of yours. It's the 3rd because I'm not counting the one from your Russian Christmas. That was a fail. I don't think it was. That was all the ties one, right? I like the ties. Think of this from me. It's everyone else who wanted to see you something but could not, whatever reason there might be. So, thank you for this. Thank you for almost every single one of your fans. Aw, you guys are nice. I promise this was not part of what was left after spring cleaning, so not really. Enjoy your pile of new things, you materialistic anime nerd. I say this with love and no ill will. P.S. Since you're reaching ages... I don't understand this. Since you're reaching ages that surpass most shonen protagonists, Toriko is currently 29. Why would you use Toriko as an example from that? Toriko's 29. I'm 22! How old do you think I am? I still got 7 years before I get to Toriko's age. You could have put, like, Ichigo. He's 15. Luffy is 19. yeah, Luffy's 19. Naruto, well, not Naruto right now, because he's like in his 30s right now, but Naruto is 16. Yeah, so most shonen... I'm older than, way more than the average shonen protagonist. But no, that makes me feel so bad. That means I'll never get to be a Shinigami, or I'll never get to be a ninja, or I'll never be able to get to pirate. I'm just too damn old. Hold on, I have a straw hat, you know. There, put the straw hat on me. Anyway. Alright, so here we go. You guys ready for the main event? You guys ready? Okay, here we go. I got a cone! Oh my god, that is so cool! He squeaks for some reason, I don't know why. That's actually not good, because my dog might confuse this for a toy, and if my dog gets into this, that might be bad. But no, I'm gonna put Cone up in my studio, and think of all the things I can do with him now, and it's so convenient, because he just showed up in the last chapter. That is so convenient that I can maybe use this in the next review. That is so fucking kick-ass. So, yeah, I got Cone. He doesn't really do much other than squeak. But, you know, he's pretty cool. And I can use him for stuff. So, yeah. Well, anyway, I mean, I have to have him. He's like he's the Pikachu of Bleach, essentially. He's the mascot. Just like Dark Magician is the mascot of Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I have to have a Cone. I don't have the tag on here. Cone doesn't have the tag. What would be really funny, though, is if you squeeze him and the, like, the green Gekkongon comes out, like the little squeaker in here. If that was, like, a little green pill, that would be funny. But, yeah, I have a Cone, and I'm happy I have a Cone. So, you know, thank you, Benningtown. Alright, well, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to get back to studying. So, anyway, thanks for watching. If you want to send me fan mail, address and P.O. box is in the link, but in the description below if you want to do any of that. Thanks a lot. And, yeah, so, signing out.